first time going back to back. Since I've got the S2000, I've never driven the 124 yet. How you wear it, how I had the angle. And then I get behind this and I'm like, wow. But I gotta say, after driving that S2000 for a few weeks of ownership, because I need to remember how to drive this thing, something about that S2000 just feels so good. All right, we got the GO3. I was about to say GoPro. The Insta360 GO3 POV view. We can see everything around here. The little pod thing, which we're not going to use right now. I'll put it on the side. All right, got my phone in my pocket. Other phones over here. I have not driven the 124 Spider in a month. Over a month at this point. I've been driving that guy right there. That girl, that guy, whatever you want to call her. The Honda S2000. This is gonna be similar yet completely different because the driving experience is so different with a car like this. We're gonna go for a ride. It's the first time doing a true POV with the camera attached to the head type of deal. And we're gonna see, I guess, a little first impressions because this is the first time going back to back. Since I've got the S2000, I've never driven the 124 yet. And it's also been over a month. And right off the bat, the clutch is so light compared to the S2000. Wow, that is something I just noticed, and I already forgot where reverse was. I was going down and to the right. So as you can tell, there's a lot of getting used to here. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to back out. This catch is so much quicker too. Wow, everything is so different. All right, we're gonna get on the road because I need to remember how to drive this thing. Wow, this thing picks up so much stronger with the turbo. Throttle sensitivity is much stronger, but that's also because it's tuned, and the clutch is so light. Now they are both completely stock, but it's just these little things. After not driving the car for so long, you just don't remember these little things. The clutch is extremely light on this car compared to the S2000. It grabs much sooner. And the mid-range on this thing is night and day difference. After driving the S2000 for so long, I almost got used to it in a sense of like, oh, you know, it feels okay. It's kind of punchy, you know, it's lacking torque, but it's not bad. It's not crazy. And then I get behind this and I'm like, wow. You know, you give it that half throttle, this thing starts building boost. How much boost did we hit? 10 pounds? Yeah, we only hit 10 pounds during that little tiny pull out of the driveway thing. And this thing is tuned up to like 27 pounds. Now, one thing, I don't know if you guys are able to see, but I'm in New Jersey and we've been having a lot of bad air quality. I think it's still due to the fires that were happening over in Canada. I don't know if you can see it, but I can literally see smoke swaying across in certain areas. And even in the distance, it just almost looks foggy or cloudy. As you can see, it's a bright sunny day. This is just the air quality in general. It's not foggy by any means. Yeah, we're gonna again test out this Insta360 GO3. I tested it the other night on the S2000 at nighttime, which cameras in general don't perform optimally at night. So we're gonna see how this is during the day. I might do some editing. Maybe it'll be out the GO3. I keep wanting to call it a GoPro. It might be right at the camera, or maybe I'll just do like a little bit of editing to audio, or probably just the visual, because the audio was actually really good last time. Okay, so we are getting boost dump right away. And it is pretty warm today. Don't go by that. That says 90 degrees. I don't know what is wrong with my car. That thing always reads higher. It is 86. Okay, maybe it's not reading that wrong. I did not think it was that warm. So what are we boosting at? 26.9. That's the one thing that I may still have to dial in. I've driven this car more in the winter. During the heat in the summer, it boosts higher. And as you probably heard, it starts boost dumping. They could adjust the tune a little bit, or we could adjust the wastegate actuator a little bit to hopefully get it to not boost dump. I'm probably gonna adjust the wastegate actuator myself, since this has been happening over a long term of tune revisions. So it seems like it might just be more me having to dial it in, because the tune seems that it's just boost dumping. When it's smooth, this car rips. It feels so strong for what it is, for a 1.4 liter. This obviously has the upgraded turbo over at Driven District, the GT1446 Max that we have worked with Pure Turbo to develop and test, and it's put down some really, really good numbers. I've done tons of acceleration testing, 40 to 100 testing, 0 to 60, some other stuff, and it's awesome. It performs, it really does. Says we're like spinning tires in third gear. That was crazy. I don't know if it's just from shifting or if I haven't driven it so long that these tires just are not up to speed yet to kind of grip. Let's see, 29.8 again. That is just the peak. It might have like spiked for a second. It's definitely not actually boosting and holding that. I wonder if we can see the boost gauge with this POV. That would be pretty nice. You could see in post what it's actually holding. This sounds so good, man. I love this car. Let's put the windows down. Hopefully the wind's not too bad. We'll see if we can hear a little bit more. So yeah, it's not really boost dumping anymore. I guess I just had to learn just a little bit. A month of not driving, I don't know. Exhaust should be open. Yeah. That's the cool thing with this. I have the Ragazone exhaust, which if you're interested on the 124 Spider or a variety of other cars we have access to, Ragazone has been making it for a lot of other cars. They're all made in Italy. They have the valve version if you would like, and then they also have mufflerless and just a muffler if you want to save a little bit of money and go straight with a certain tone, let it be louder with no muffler, a little bit quieter sport tone with the muffler, or like me, best of both worlds. I have, I just put it over here. What do you call, I velcroed it on there so we could open and close the valves as we please. I usually just drive with them open because it's not too crazy loud anyway, and this car just sounds amazing with the valves open. This exhaust just sounds so good. A little bit of traffic. See, that's the one thing I said on the S2000. I have not driven this car in a month, and I'm still getting used to, like I said, the clutch is so light. Everything is like in different positions, but I was still able to heel, toe, downshift a lot easier on this. I'm pretty used to it on this, even after not getting back in it. The S2000, I don't know. The gas pedal is like lower, a lot lower, and harder to get to than this when it comes from like brake to your gas throttle when you're heel toe. It's difficult on the S2. I'm still getting used to it. On this car, it's perfect. It might be because I've driven this longer, but this car really has it like dialed in really nicely. So yeah, I gotta say, I love my S2000 and I love this 124 Spider. As you can tell, I bought this car. Oh, there's another 124 red speeding across. So I never see 124s around here. So I got this car because honestly, I love the S2000. I've owned one in the past and I wanted to get back into one. And then I saw this and I fell in love with the styling. Obviously, it's much newer, so you get a lot more just creature comforts and everything. And having it's a 1.4 liter, so very small, but comes with a turbo from the factory. And as someone who loves to modify their car, I got it knowing that I can extract more power easily out of it. I think right now it's sitting at a very good level. The problem is you're still dealing with a 1.4 liter. Where I'm at right now is probably the limit of most people as far as not going insane and building the engine and going with a full-blown, bigger custom turbo kit. Because right now this is still a drop-in turbo. Where the S2000, on the other hand, it's kind of a flip-flop. Like from the factory, you cannot extract a lot of power unless you go forced induction, but it's not forced induction from the factory. Therefore, you can take the 124 Spider right now and make more power out of it from the factory, where the S2000 you can make more long term, but you need to put more into it in the terms of you need to go force induction to really get any power out of it. But I gotta say, after driving that S2000 for a few weeks of ownership and now hopping back in this, which I haven't driven for a month, I do enjoy the low end power of this, but the S2000 is something special, and I can say that with confidence now. This feels great, but the S2000 just, it's something else. It really is. We'll do a little second gear pull. We're at 4,400. All right. She feels strong. She feels healthy. But like I said, I love this car, but the S2000 naturally aspirated, definitely you have that better throttle response in between shifts, where this one you definitely have a little bit of, you know, you got to wait a little bit of lag. You just have to wait for that boost to build, where the S2 just kind of goes. But on the flip side, you wait those 2 seconds, not even, you wait that split second, and then the torque just launches you forward in this car. Where the S2000, you need to wait, and then that beautiful VTEC kicks in and you're off. Completely different power delivery, both very unique. This is more of a drive around town, daily driver type of thing. I love this car, but I also love the S2000. I don't know which one I like better. This one feels amazing down low. I love the turbo aspect of it. The S2000 though, I don't know. I'm not trying to choose sides because I love both of them, but something about that S2000 just feels so good when you're revving it up top. This one just feels much better, punchy down low. Visuals, of course, that's gonna be personal preference. I love the looks of both of them. I obviously heavily modified this like crazy with the wide body kit, the carbon fiber. There's a lot of money put into this. But the S2000 being a 20-year-old car is probably one of the best looking cars of that generation as far as the way that it aged. There are not that many cars that are 20 years old that you can put side by side with like today's cars that look that good. See, that thing overheated already, so I put it right by the AC vent. So we're gonna drive home. I don't know if this GO3, it overheated. I'm just in the car. It was hot. I did not have the AC on, and it's 90, and according to my phone, I can't see, what is it, 86. So yeah, it's between 86 and 90 degrees. It's pretty warm out. But one thing to take into consideration is it does not like the heat. We were not recording for that long. It was not a time limit. It was an overheating issue. And I don't think it was 15 minutes. With the S2000, I got over 16 minutes out of it, and it did not overheat yet, but it was a cooler night. So yeah, if you're gonna record with this, obviously it does not like the heat because I'm inside a vehicle. It was hot, but I'm inside. I'm not like outside in direct heat. So keep that in mind if people are watching this to see and get some info on the GO3. All right, turn this back on. Looks like this is slowly getting a little better because just so you know, this is how you wear it, how I had the angle facing kind of down. And this is what gave us that like perfect POV view, just so you can see how it looks, because you could angle this different ways. So I had it kind of down a little bit, and because of that, you get a nice little red mark over there. I think I was just comparing it to the S2000, and yeah, this car is an amazing car. I love the looks, I love the sound, I love the character, but the S2000 is not that different in terms of loving the looks. The character, which is completely different, but it has its own unique character. An 8,000 or 9,000 RPM revving engine is its own beauty of a character of a vehicle, where this one just sounds amazing. it's got tons of torque down low compared to that car. You know what I mean? Lots of bumps. All right, so we're gonna head home. We're gonna end the video. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, follow on Instagram, and check out drivendistrict.com for some performance parts and merch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.